If I asked you to picture a Colombian person right now, you'd probably imagine someone who looks like this. Or this. Or this, right?
They also look like you too. I've been to Colombia and they look just like you. Beautiful, melanated women with beautiful skin just like yourself. And you want to know the whole truth. 95% of all the African slaves went to the southern America, Latin America, and the Caribbeans. Visiting the first free black town in the Americas. Palenque history, or Palenque history. That's español. Mi español no muy bien, pero necesito aprender español. Un día hablaré como un nativo. Alright. So anyway, we're visiting the first Americas, the first free. Let's see how they titled this. The first free black town in the Americas. Let's do this.
If I asked you to picture a Colombian person right now, you'd probably imagine someone who looks like this. Or this. Or this, right? But then you come to a city like Cartagena and you realize that Colombians also look like this.
They also, hold on.
If you're new here,
look, Nicole Phillip, you independent journalist. They also look like you too. I've been to Colombia and they look just like you. Beautiful, melanated women with beautiful skin just like yourself. Melanated men with high top fades like many people here. So yes, although the media does do that, portray that these southern Latin American places are just full of nothing but lighter pigmented people. That's far from the truth. Very, very far from the truth. And you want to know the whole truth. 95% of all the African slaves went to the southern America, Latin America, and the Caribbeans. So to be honest, the United States of America have the least slaves, if you want to go by that story, have the least slaves of all the places that they so-called took the African slave during the transatlantic slave trade. The Americas had the least amount of people. And when Columbus came, he seen copper-colored brown people. All right?
Nicole, a thoughtfully unserious journalist who likes crop tops and short shorts, reporting on travel, history, and culture. Colombia has one of the largest Afro-descended populations outside of Africa. But you probably wouldn't know that based on what you see in the media, or even the Colombians you're most likely to encounter in the United States. Because the reality is, complexion privilege absolutely plays a role in who has the means, access, and opportunity to immigrate here. And what you also might not know is that the first free black town in the Americas was established right here, and it speaks to Colombia's connection to the motherland. That town is San Basilio de Palenque. It was founded in the early 1600s by formerly enslaved Africans who escaped Cartagena under the leadership of Bencos Biol. Together, they built a fortified community that Spain tried and failed to destroy for decades. The Spanish ain't want no more smoke, so they eventually signed a treaty recognizing Palenque's freedom, making it the first legally free black town in the Americas. By the way, I said free black town, not free black country. I understand that Haiti was the first free black country. No one's taking that away. Have the conversation.
Yes, because people do always like to get in their feelings as soon as you say something. No, we were the first free. I'm glad you identified that because people are so emotional, especially on this internet. I don't get it, right? I don't get it. But yes, they are the first free black town, and shout out to them for standing up. But the thing is, I say the difference in times are the weaponry, right? Uh, most people nowadays don't have weapons that can evaporate you. Don't have heat-seeking bullets, right? And literally, like the governments at play today have these type of weaponry, to make you evaporate into mist, literally. So that's why I don't think it's so much rebellion as it used to be.
We're having. Inside Palenque, they even created their own systems of governance and developed Palenquero, a Creole language rooted in Spanish and Bantu languages from Central Africa. Today, the Palenqueras' dresses have become one of the most recognizable symbols of Colombia. You see them in ads and all over the gram. I mean, look at this photo right here. Ain't it cute? But their existence is more than a photo op. It symbolizes Black history and pride in a nation that owes its entire existence to both.
All right, shout out to you for
you. Just you.
Shout out to you
building
for
your app.
That information. Let's get a little deeper into the info. Okay, let's see. The town most widely recognized as the first free town in the Americas, a permanent settlement founded by escaped enslaved Africans and officially recognized as free, is San Basilio, San Basilio in Palenque in Colombia. Please excuse mi español no muy bien, pero tratando cada día. So some key facts is founded in the late 1500s or early 1600s by escaped enslaved Africans, often called Maroons or Palenqueros. Palenqueros, led by Bencos Viejo, which she said already, but I'm trying to say, just trying to reinforce the fact, who organized resistance and network of escaped people. In 1713, the Spanish colonial government formally recognized the community's freedoms, making it the first legally acknowledged free black town in the Americas. Located inland from Cartagena, a major slave trading port at the town preserved African culture, traditions, language, palenquero, and social structures that still exist today. All right. And they wanted to put an important note that there was early Maroon communities such as Colombo dos Palmares in Brazil, late 1500s to this basically the 1700s. However, Palomares functioned more like a large autonomous Maroon state and was eventually destroyed, while San Basilio del Palenque became the first enduring settlement officially recognized as free slaves. All right, man. So there you go. The first official free so-called black state was in Colombia. All right, thanks to Bencos Viejo in a place called Palenque. All right, so shout out to everybody. Shout out to my YM. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Colombia. Shout out Palenque. Shout out Bencos Viejo. And we out.